At age 8, I started hustling. At age 8, I started hustling. Not drugs or anything, but anything that could make me $1 just so I didn't have to ask my mama for money. I was 8 years old. I'm about to be 25. That's 17 years of trying to get ahead and stay ahead. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything was easy. I learned life lessons at a young age. At 8 years old, I was robbed. At the time, I was selling flavored lip balm to the girls in my class. I was the only one doing it, only one selling anything, you feel me? That day, I had about $12 in quarters. I sold them for like 50 cents a piece. I had $12 before recess. School started at 8. Recess was 10:30. Instead of paying attention, I was in the back of the class counting my money and counting my product. I was taught about the re-up and all that stuff, but nobody ever told me you can't be counting your stuff in front of people. So what happened was I went out to recess. I put my little coin bag in my backpack and I went out to play. The reason why I didn't have it on me was because I didn't want all my change to fall out while I was playing tag. When I came back from recess, everything was gone. Everything. And to this day, I still don't know. So I'm still friends with people in that class and I still don't know who did it. That taught me not to show much and put people in position when you're in position. I was the only one getting it. And I had all the money. $12 in a couple hours to an 8-year-old. You feel like that's like 100,000. But no, it taught me at a young age too. In this company, people won't show you the beginning. I'm taking you back through my hood, where I grew up, and stuff like that. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be in a position to tell you that I'm not a statistic. Statistically, I'm supposed to be dead in jail, on drugs, no education, or have kids that don't have a father. Every year since 2011, I've woken up with my stomach in knots, eyes watery, sore, no appetite. Why? Because I got the news that one of my friends back home has been killed. We came from the same place, walked the same streets. That could have been me. We had the same goals, the same dreams, just to make it out. People ask me all the time, Amber, what motivates you? Why are you so determined? Like, where your work ethic come from? Of course, looking at me, you wouldn't know, but only I can recall the times watching my mama with a face full of tears, crying because she didn't have enough. I mean, she's a strong woman, but when she broke down, I could feel her pain of working 2 or 3 jobs and still not being enough. I remember asking my mama at 5, how come we didn't have lights on? And she told me, oh baby, it's a blackout in the neighborhood. I mean, yeah, it worked for like a couple seconds. I was like, okay. But then I looked across the street, there was a Burger King in front of the complex. The Burger King and other people's lights are on. I didn't ask her about it again. I knew at a young age that I didn't want to live life like that my whole life. What motivates me? The struggle, the pain. I've been back a few times. I remember going to the store while I was there and I was checking out. The cashier looked at me and she was like, I can tell you're not from here. And I'm looking like, what? I wasn't gonna be like, yes I am, or I like to hear what people have to say, so I just stayed quiet and I'm smirking or whatever. But what she was referring to was, my nice watch, gold chains, nice shoes. But little did she know, I used to be that little girl running around in a holy t-shirt and Payless shoes. Little did she know, I was a little girl who shared a room with her 2 sisters and shared a bed in a house that didn't have AC in the summer and no heat in the winter. She was looking at the girl who had to stand in front of the oven with the door down just to keep warm. If I could give one piece of advice for the rest of my life, it would be, don't let your background, your situation, or your current circumstances define who you are. That's not who you are. Who you are is what you strive to be. Your future is who you are. Your goals are who you are. The decisions you make from now on is who you are. You know what I noticed? And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's noticed this. I'm pretty sure if you think about it, you've been told the same thing. When you're younger, they tell you, get good grades so you can go on to the next grade. And then once you hit that milestone, 8th grade, you're going into high school, they say, Get good grades so you can go to high school. Once you're in high school, what they tell you, get good grades so you can get into a good college. You do all that or whatever, and you get to college and they say, get good grades so you can get a good job. From a child, we have basically been brainwashed. Nobody is saying, go a different route. Everybody's saying, get good grades, do this, do that, so you can get a good job and work for somebody else. When you work for somebody else, your freedom is stripped. Nobody tells you that. Everybody says, oh, the goal is to get a good job. But what does a good job entail? It takes away the time to actually do things. It takes away from the time that you have to spend with your family, the time to actually enjoy life. There's a difference between living and existing. I don't know if you're anything like me. I made that decision. I was like, I want to live. I don't want to just exist and wake up every day and do the same thing over and over and over again and call that life. That isn't life. You have to give yourself the opportunity to start living and not just existing. You are a person who wants change. That's why you're watching this video. You're tired of the same old cycle and calling it life. That isn't life. Go live. What's my advice? Go after everything they say you couldn't have. What do you like to do? You could do that all the time, you know what I'm saying, if you had the time to do it. I'll tell you what I like to do. I love to travel. I love going different places, seeing different things, trying different food, and having fun. When I started this journey, people thought I was crazy. It was baffling to me because I was getting paid to refer people to a service that they needed. Now, I'm the person everybody looks at and, bank tellers, they look confused when they look at me and then they look at my account. I remember walking into the bank one day to make a deposit, and the teller asked me what I was saving for. Like I actually had to have something to save for in order to have money. You know, she looked confused, and I told her nothing. I just collect money. Started laughing. I played too much. I said all of that to say this. The world is yours. There's probably someone in your life right now doubting you, but if you listen to what they have to say, you'll end up just like them. Chase your dreams. You deserve more than what's in front of you. When I started my journey 6 years ago, it was never just about me. It was about helping people, showing people there's more than one way to be successful. The goal was to help my people, not just black people, but people in general, people who weren't born into money, people who have made the conscious decision to do better and want more and stand up against what they have to say is the only way to be successful. You can work for yourself. You can be your own boss, and you don't need degrees to do it. And this is coming from a person who has degrees. I don't care who you are, how old you are, your time is now. I don't care what anyone says. Wealth is power, and in a few years, there will be no middle class. It's either you will have money or you won't have money. I'm telling you, this is like a revolutionary thing for people who want to change their life if you're willing to stay focused and work for what's yours. I'm extending my hand to pull you up and help you get on the right track. And I don't put my name on things that I don't believe in. I've been with the company since 2013, and now it's about you. If you're ready to join, you can go to makemoneywithamber.com. And if you have any questions, you can email me at ambersmoneyteam@gmail.com. The world is yours. You just have to go and get it.